Alright, we just had an overview over the options and the alignment curves in the SMARTractor. Now gets it going and make an actual alignment on the spot. First, we take out the black spindle adapters. One is already fitted in the SMARTractor, two others, and a small plastic bag. You start with the adapter with just one ring and try whether it fits over your spindle. Over this spindle it doesn't, so the spindle is wider than the 7.1 millimeter inner hole. Next one is the one with two rings, which has an inner diameter of 7.15. Doesn't fit either, but almost. So these two are not suitable. Put them aside. The SMARTractor is now fitted with the spindle adapter with three rings for the Brinkmann, and this fits nicely. No play, snug fit. Now, the SMARTractor comes out of the box in a position that the positioning arm is in parallel to the upper end of the SMARTractor, with the line going through the center directly going over into the line of the Löfgren B-Dean tangential curve. For aligning a cartridge in the axiom, we were going for the uni-Dean alignment curve. To obtain this curve, we have to rotate the positioning arm, which is quite easy. You see this one screw at the end of the positioning arm. You unscrew it. Take it out. The uni-Dean is actually the next tangential curve looking clockwise, so we take the positioning arm and rotate it. The line through the center is in line with the tangential line in the uni-Dean alignment. Fine, take again the screw and slightly move the sledge and lock in place. Now the line through the center, locked in place, is in line with the tangential line on the uni-Dean alignment. We are unlocking the screw at the top for the positioning arm, so this can move freely. We take the steel pin and locking it lightly in place. Make sure this screw is unlocked. You rotate and place the pinpoint over the pivot center of the toner. It's easy with the axiom, as the pivot center actually has a dedicated hole to accept any pin and to precisely mark the center. You can lock now to secure in place. Make sure your turntable platter isn't moving now, and can position the arm over the desired alignment point for the uni-Dean alignment. Next, you take the glass magnifier, open it, turn away the metal frame. You won't need that, you only need this. Position like that. You place this right in the acrylic arm. If you now look through it, you will see the area around the null point nicely magnified. You clearly will see your cantilever, the stylus of your cartridge, and the position relative to the helping lines. Next, we lower the arm and the cartridge, and you see that by pure eyesight before, you already arrived well, pretty much around the desired point, but not really precisely. You're still off by maybe a millimeter, as it's clearly visible throughout the loop. You get yourself a screwdriver. Please ever so slightly modify the position of the cartridge. And lightly tighten the screws again. Positioning exactly over the null point, and we have arrived exactly at the desired point. The needle locks in the stylus exactly at the one point drawn by the laser, and behind it you see that the cantilever is actually totally in line with the helping line behind it. Means you have a line not only precisely on the spot, but your cantilever is precisely 90 degrees, so you can't get better than that. So the tangential alignment to the unidine curve is done. You put back the tonearm on the rest. You really tighten the screws now. Take off the loop, put it back into its back into the box of the SMARTractor, loosen again the pin, take it out. It too goes back into its box. Unlock the screw. Pull back the acrylic arm till the 18, the end of the scale is right at the left end of the vernier scale. You unlock the screw. Rotate back to the left grenadine, so that the positioning arm is again parallel to the upper end of the SMARTractor, and screw in again. Same position as we had when we started. We pull off the SMARTractor and restore it in its box. As far as tangential alignment, overhang, offset angle, everything is set in place, perfect aligned now, and it was a routine of only 5 to 6 minutes. All you have to do now to obtain the most perfect possible sound from your setup in terms of cartridge alignment is to make sure that you have the best possible azimuth. This can only be done by ear. Thank you very much.